Mexico's overseas ministry given the declaration following Trump card consumable Saturday and Monday tweeting versus Mexico's efforts, referring an migrant convoy header to the joint state. A 100 powerful immigrant convoy collected by the team Pueblos Sin Fronteras, human beings out of national borders, is now driving polar via Mexico. Organizers say the initial purpose of the convoys attending is to run Center America and search refuge each during Mexico or the joint state. In its declaration, the Mexico Overseas Ministry told the convoy is mostly done up of human beings of Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, and how about 400 convoy attending who did not come the nation of Mexico legitimately had been repatriated to their countries of descent in the stringent legislative scope. By no term does the government of Mexico contribute illicit migrating, it told. The ministry told the occasion of the convoy differed of such of early year in how this Mexico migration authorities include proceeded to propose shelter in several cases, as some required protection measures. Mexico does not do migration decisions for the joint state or any some nationality, the declaration told. Addition, how the relevant authorities will solve if to authorize or not the accession of such who are portion of the convoy. Trump card over emerging to accuse Mexico for illicit migration to the U.S. Mexico has the total force not to let these big caravans of human beings come their nation. They must halt them at their northern boundary, that they can do since their boundary laws job, not enable them to undergo via in our nation, that has no efficient boundary laws, he extended on Monday, lightly more than favorable to Mexico. Addition after, Mexico is manufacturing a luck on include really powerful boundary laws, it's are emotional. Pueblos Sin Fronteras told they would not answer to Trump card's chirp Saturday, but set out how the asylum seeker convoy is a motion done of human beings who were constrained to run their countries of descent due to harassment and abuse. The statistics one day they come at the U.S. boundary, migrants can juridically complain they classify for refuge or, if they encounter the limit trust testing, they can conduct their claims in a trial how normally conducted year to full, for that period lot can dwell and job in the U.S. Onto statistic of the U.S. and Mexico governments drawn up by the Independent Migrating Politics Institution. Mexico in 2015 detained tens of thousands more than Center Americans in its nation rather than the U.S. did at its boundary, and in 2015 and 2016 it expelled approximately 2 times as lot Center Americans as the U.S. did. In the history 2-year, Mexico has lagged over the U.S. in apprehensions, but Migrating Politics Institution CEO Andrew Sallee, an specialist on Mexico politics, told how could be due to a quantity of factors consisting smugglers effectively change their means of communication to escape detect or relations in Trump card. Meanwhile, the CEO of Mexico told Monday how the government will go on to job in the U.S. in a anticipatory and warm ghost for talks and reciprocal honor. Enrique Peña Nieto was responsible to reporters in Mexico town who requested, which on Trump card. It was not precisely which the reporters were request on, following the U.S. CEO embattled Mexico concerning a band of issues consisting migrating and NAFTA above the Easter weekend. The CEO wasn't requested on Mexico migrating but did say concerning NAFTA how he continues to see for a solution how will gain the growth of the 3 countries, Mexico, the U.S. and Canada, how are negotiations in NAFTA.